And our political drumbeats reverberated Wednesday with the Jubilee Party drumming up support for former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiangi to vie for presidency under the party's ticket in the next poll. This as a section of Luo professionals faulted Siaya Senator James Orengo and ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna for allegedly sabotaging the broad-based government. John Kahiro with details of what is transpiring on the political front.
Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni, in a briefing at the party headquarters, drummed up support for former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiangi to be the party's presidential flag bearer in the 2027 poll.
We in Jubilee are ready to seize power. We were there before. Now we will have an activity in the coming days, and like we have said before, we have our presidential candidate. You know, a person akisema tunaenda. Hiyo tu. That is why Matiangi seems to be doing better. Even the polls that are being done informally, he seems to be doing better than many others. And we are happy that we are associated with him as a party.
This as they faulted the government for allegedly focusing on political rhetoric as opposed to addressing challenges facing the country.
When they took over power, fuel was selling at 159 shillings per litre. As of yesterday, the announcement they made, they are doing 174 shillings per litre. We are doing worse than we were doing more than 2 years ago.
Separately, a section of Luo professionals are now demanding that Siaya County Governor James Orengo and ODM Party Secretary General Edwin Sifuna apologize over their remarks during the burial of Raila Odinga's aide George Oduor.
So Governor Orengo, please desist. And if you don't, we will bring the war to your doorstep, including thinking of impeachment, because this is gross misconduct. The county government must work alongside the national government. And that is what we say.
It is high time to really engage in very meaningful conversations with the leaders, taking advantage of opportunities like what we had, said that some of the projects that he was even calling out the government to ensure that they are completed, he can engage separately, differently, and leveraging on the opportunity that His Excellency Raila Odinga has created through the broad-based cooperation.
They're accusing the duo of sabotaging the broad-based government.
You embarrassed the President of the Republic of Kenya, whom as a community we recognize and we respect. We demand that you apologize to Right Honorable Raila Odinga and to the President.
And a section of civil society organizations from Kiambu County want the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to hasten the probe into alleged embezzlement and procurement malpractices linked to Kiambu County Governor Kimani Wamatangi.
We laud the EACC for this bold move, and we demand that swift action also follows to book those culpable. We want to see convictions to those that will be found culpable.
The group says the probe is a crucial step towards curbing graft, dismissing claims by Wamatangi of a political witch hunt.
A colossal amount of money, over 12 million, was recovered both in Kenya shillings and US dollars, which is suspected to be proceeds of crime. These are funds which could have been otherwise used to meet the many demands of the people of Kiambu, including healthcare, medicine, water and sanitation.
John Kahiro for Prime Edition.